Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, and this week an unboxing of a game I've picked up from my friends at Second Chance Games. It was a used game that's been recycled and sold on by Second Chance. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was one that I needed to have to complement my current collection. I have No Retreat, the French and Polish fronts, and I've been looking at the North Africa one for a while, particularly as it has the Crete additional expansion included. Would have ideally liked to have got hold of one of the newer versions, which includes, I believe, Malta as well. But maybe that's something, the Maltese element, I can pick up in due course. But I just wanted to share with you what you get in this game. Of course, it's punched, but it's in excellent condition. This is a game designed by Paradis, GMT Games from 2013, No Retreat, the North African front. So in typical GMT style, standard size box, again in excellent condition. I'm just going to show you the back here. So this is all about following on from the other games in the series, the Russian front. There's been quite a few since as well. This deluxe edition combines both the original game with the 5 quick playing scenarios, a tournament game, a fully fledged campaign game, and the bonus Invasion of Crete minigame. And then you've got deluxe components of Twilight Struggle deluxe edition quality. So Malta is kind of factored into this game, but not as an actual Maltese game itself. Supply plays a big element in this game, and what attracted me to this one in particular was that you get a selection of maps, and if you want to play the campaign you can do that over a number of maps, as you'll see in a moment when we get them out. Just a sample of the counter design, which is nice, clear, very easy to understand. So in the game contents you get 3 two-sided mounted maps, a sheet of 88 two-sided square units, 55 event cards, 1 sheet of 112 two-sided round markers, rulebook, playbook, 7 player aids, 2 6-sided dice. So you get a lot of kit in this box, a lot of bang for your buck. Some really big names behind this. So as I say, Paradis, the only recently very late RodgerBMacGowan, big loss to the industry. You've got Mark Simonitch as well, Charles Kibler, just to name some names there that if you play many board games you'll be aware of these leading figures in the industry. Originally this game was published by Victory Point Games and then republished by GMT. So let's show you a little bit about what you get in the box. So as I say, this has already been kind of a used game, but it doesn't mean that you can't see what you get in there. So you get some nice cards. So this is the Crete cards, this is the North Africa cards, these are events, so nice card stock. Not much in the way of artwork on there, but some interesting elements to those, but very thick, good card stock. As I say, they're not you know, they're going to take a fair bit of a use without any major problems. Again, there's some from the main game, so some really interesting chrome, I suppose would be the word you'd use, to add some flavour of the period to the game. I do like cards in board games. I think they can add some of that real texture and relevance to the scenario you're playing, and just give you more of a feel for the period as well. Some of the counters there, as I say, these are quite, if I put my thumb there, quite decent size counters. Again, very easy to understand, clear and concise. Got some more here as well. Let's just pop those on there. zoom those in. There you go. 7th Armoured, for example. 4th Indian. So nice counters. Good thickness, good hardware encounters, I would suggest on there as well. Got quite a few of these where they've been punched and put into their bags. Some Italians in there as well. Yeah, very nice. Then you've got the circular and hexagonal sort of little markers. Again, really nice, clear graphics. Very easy to follow, to understand what's going on there. It's not going to be difficult to find the right marker in a game because they're all very distinct in their own way there. You get a scenario booklet. I'll come on to that in a moment. You get a rule book. Come on to that in a moment. You then get sequence of play. So you get some really nice, you'll see there's 2 of these. Double-sided. Got your combat results tables there, really easy to kind of follow depending on which nation is involved. I like that. Good card stock as well. 2 of those. You've got terrain effects chart. Again, you can have this on the table next to the boards. Turn track. You'll see on here the strategic map control. So this is great for the campaign where you can kind of start to see how the maps form together to make that coastline, that critical area you're playing over. So I really like that. Some really nice stuff on that. Again, this is the Crete combat results table. Paradrop tables. There's some really nice interesting things in there. Looking forward to playing this, I must admit. Another terrain effects, but this one is the Crete one. Again, could have that on the table. So then you've got your Invasion of Crete standard historical scenario. So this is your Orbats, kind of showing you where your starting positions are, what you have, like that. Box camouflage display. So again, not sure at this stage what that would be, but interesting. German units again, and areas of operation. So again, a lot of work gone into this game, as you can see. A lot of thought processes. Very, very impressed. 2 good size 6-sided dice. And then you've got all these beautiful maps as well. We'll come on to those in a moment. I'm just going to have a quick look first at the rulebook. Standard GMT fare. It's quite chunky actually, running in at 28 pages, including the exclusive rules for the Crete element. In GMT style, full colour, set out in their usual format. Perhaps at first a little bit daunting to see the numbers of rules here. I'm hoping that, bearing in mind this is meant to be quite a fast playing game, that the amount of rules, bearing in mind we're on the advanced rules at page 26, is not quite as intense as what it perhaps seems at first sight. But until you get a few counters on the table and start moving around, you're not going to know. But what's really nice is there's an index for both elements of the games, so if you get stuck or you're looking for something, you'd probably be able to find it quite quickly. The scenario booklet, really nice, running in at 24 pages. Again, full colour, shows you all the different scenarios you've got there to play with. Examples of play, always good. And what I always like is notes and discussion points from the designer, sort of showing you how they got to where they got, what they decided to do and why. And often a little bit of history there as well, which is nice. Lots of examples of play, which is great. And probably we'll start by reading that to sort of get to understand the game and how it works. Hopefully principles will be very similar to the other no retreat games. And then we've got the maps. So let's see if we can get these into some kind of order. So map 1. The maps themselves are not that big on their own. So again, in terms of playing a scenario, you would hope not too complicated, and again may shorten the game. So this is map 1. So you can see here some of the key elements. It's simple, nice big hexes, should be quite easy to play over. Again, map 2. Map 2 is, I think, going to be more in that format, portrait rather than landscape, but you can get a flavour again, very similar format, but very, very nice. Let's just put those over there. And then you've got map 3, which is quite a bit bigger. So you can see map 3 there, much bigger playing area. You got Tobruk, Derna, Mikili, Bahachim, Halfaya Pass, etc, etc. So that's 3 of the maps. And of course on the back, well, this one is how you play the invasion of Crete. So looks really interesting. Looks like they've sort of split it up into sectors, and you could have your own individual battles and parts of the invasion going on for the different island sectors, all on the same map. So I really like that. It looks really good. And of course, on top of that, these two also have further scenario maps. So we've got map 4, and on the back of map 2, we've also got map 5. So, a really interesting looking game, a big package, lots of things going on there. No Retreat, the North African Front from GMT, Paradis Game Design. Hope you've enjoyed this little unboxing overview video, and look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks for watching.